People, deluded, I'm back again. Now, Arsenal's under-23s played at the Emirates Stadium against Everton's under-23s, their counterparts at this level, and they defeated them a 0-0 courtesy of Emil Smith-Rowe strike in the first half. You know, it is what it is. With that win, I believe that moves us to 10th. So, yeah, it's not anything to scream and shout about, but staying in this division is the priority for our 23s. We've been impacted by a number of players going out on loan and obviously have to utilise some of our younger players, and we are quite depleted, and it firmly the target has to be staying in the league. You know, I'm a bit more confident now, but initially it was looking like relegation was a legit possibility for this team, and mathematically it's still possible. As I said, we've moved to 10th. We're on 8 points. West Ham sit 13th bottom with 2 points. Leicester are 6th. Well, 6 points leaves them 12th, and you've got Southampton in 11th place on 8 points, the same as us. So goal difference has saved us. We're level on points with United, but we've got -2 goal difference. They've got 0. And Everton, who you'd expect to be nearer the top pile and have been for a number of years, actually are 8th. People, we're 10th, they're 8th. On 10 points, you know, you'd expect Liverpool to be first, you'd expect Derby to be second in 16th, you'd expect Chelsea to be up there. Spurs have done very well at this level. I'm pretty sure we beat Blackburn as well, who sit 5th, so there's been some positives. Obviously, you know, our boys are playing at the Emirates. We can call on some senior players, you know, Saliba's playing, Chambers is working his way back from injury, Socrates was drafted in, Smith-Rowe is technically a first team player. Obviously, we've got the newly signed Swedish striker, Moller, who's done well at the club. I think people are going very over the top with these next Ibrahimovic things. You know, he has been playing well, but I wouldn't say he set the world alight to warrant all of this hype, and it's nothing to do with him. It's just these people that want to write sensationalized stories and claim they were the first. He's settling into Arsenal, he's doing well, but calm down. Setting people up to fail in that regard. Obviously, you've got Balogun. Balogun was sent off as well. I can't really complain, really and truly. I did think there were... one criticism would be, could we have got 2, 3, 4? Because I feel it took half an hour for Everton to wake up and try and play football. You know, they've got Tyler in midfield, they've got Ellis Sims, they've got technical players. But for a good portion of that first half, we were the dominant team. I loved how we started fast. From the keeper to the striker, everyone started fast. Everyone had a spring in their step. Ben Cottrell's getting his radar on with the passing. Smith-Rowe is involved. I think our whole back line are quite convincing in that regards as well. Balogun and Moller are doing what they need to do. We've started off strong, and I'm impressed with our goal. It's literally started from our goalie. Eventually it's found its way to Ben Cottrell, and we've hit them from back to front. It's almost an FA Cup sort of goal, really and truly, that we've scored, where Martinez started it of sorts, because we've started, you know, we've cut them open with ease. Ben Cottrell has slid in Smith-Rowe, and Smith-Rowe finds the far corner, and ideally you don't want Smith-Rowe playing at this level. Personally, I think he's gone on loan in Jan, but that's the difference. And I think Everton, you know, we've started strong, we're passing, we've got more intent, but Everton are not presenting a threat. They're chasing shadows, they're second best, they're almost... The energy is not there. They're standing off us. You know, we've got a lot of time on the ball. We're playing at the Emirates. You know, Arsenal players, you know, we always want to play with that. They're respecting us way too much, giving us more time. And for me, that's what I'm saying. Could we have got 2, 3, 4? Because we could have put this to bed very early. We took the lead within the first 10 minutes and we didn't score other than that. There was times we obviously came close to scoring, you know, Balogun, Smith-Rowe, Cottrell, they all had Moller even, they all had clear-cut chances they could have scored and converted and made us go further ahead, sort of thing, people. Our keeper's barely tested, our defence isn't tested, so it was probably the perfect game for Socrates and Chambers to come back in. All it was just a bunch of passing, and you could see Chambers down the right-hand side relished it. He wanted to go forward and be a difference maker in that regards. We're playing good football, man. You know, Balogun's working, and he's had a couple of opportunities I've seen him put away, but it does feel like we're going to score goals. Like I said, it took 30 minutes probably for Everton to start looking like an opposition side and present a threat to us, people. And like I said, going into half-time, my only thinking is, and Aziz came on as well, and I'm sure you're all going to see it clipped up when Arsenal bring out the highlights, Aziz showcasing some of his skills and whatnot. All I wanted to see was us killing this game, because as good as we've been, as minimal as a threat as Everton have posted, you know, they have got forward a couple of times and been dangerous, but they're too far and beyond. It's the age-old saying, though, people. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. You need to build upon kill this game. And, you know, we're dominating. But if I'm Everton at half-time, I'm saying, yo, it's 1-0. And that's the age-old saying. And I think we started off well in the second half. We firmly carried on as we started, sort of thing. Obviously, we weren't helped out with Balogun being sent off his second second yellow. I did think the second yellow, it was a harsh second yellow to give, seeing it first time round. I might have to see it again, but it put us under a bit of pressure in that regards. But either way, we did the job, people. We did what we needed to do, you know. We got the 3 points, we kept a clean sheet, we won at the Emirates. Every player gave a good convincing account of themselves as well. Obviously, Socrates got some minutes. He hasn't been able to get that. Chambers and Saliba and Smith-Rowe, as they're all working their way back from injuries or not playing at first team level, also got minutes. Obviously, you know, under 18s, Brook came on at fullback and got some more minutes at fullback as we was trying to protect our lead. So it firmly confirms, you know, there's places and opportunities for some first year under 18s. And for me, I can't see how Tyler Hart, not before too long, I firmly expect him to get a proper opportunity at 23's level. Dare I say, if our under 18s wasn't so young, like we've only probably got only a couple of second year scholars at that level now, really, that are playing a main part for them. And a you know, abnormal amount of under 18s, well, 16s, 17s. That's probably why Kiddo's seen as an experienced player there. So if you lose him at that level, you can't utilise him. But, you know, it was a good performance. And against a team where, I'm not going to lie, that's probably the weakest I've seen Everton play against us in a recent while. Because Everton always play good football against us. They're always tough. They're always good at under 23s level. I did think they would call on Balassi as well. But it is what it is, people. I'm not going to complain. Like I said, that win takes us up to 10th. We've got 8 points, so we need to kind of pattern up and see if we can improve in that regards. But it is what it is, man. What more can I say? People, DG, I'm out. Make sure you comment, like, and most importantly, subscribe. I'm out.